That's right. You know the music. It is HSV Radio. I'm your host, Dennis Simpson, from the beautiful shores of Lake Desoto in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying. Man, we are halfway through December already. Can you believe that? Now it's, we're still having lows that are, in the 20s or mid 20s, but in 11 days, the fat man comes down the chimney. I'm sorry, the larger than average red bespecked man. I don't know. I don't do politically correct very well at all, as you have learned listening to this show. It's great to have you. It really is. It's a wonderful time of year. And I always talk about this. I get Thanksgiving and Christmas kind of mixed, because by the time it's time for Christmas, I'm still in the Thanksgiving mood. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm pleased. And I'm aware of what incredible blessings we have in this great country and what incredible blessings we have simply with each other. Life, it's a gift. It's a gift every day. And in Christmas time, isn't that just a bigger gift? Isn't it more wonderful? I am going to give a gift to my lovely mother, who is 80-something, and you can't tell it because her and Dad both are very vibrant. They're doing great in Benton. They're wonderful. She always loved Burl Ives. So this is for you, Alice Simpson. I want you to have a holly jolly Christmas.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year.
Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Hey, time for a quick shout out to some of our friends over at Melinda's Coffee. I'll tell you what, if you haven't been out on Gazy Po, and now it's a little harder to get to, it's just down from Walmart, but if you're coming out the South Gate, a little harder to get to, 372 East Gazy Po. It's over by the little flea market they have there. Flea market, they might not appreciate that. It's an outlet shop for ladies. It looks a lot like a flea market to the guys. But Melinda's Coffee Corner and Cafe, fantastic. They have a bakery. They've got all kinds of great food. Counter service featuring breakfast tacos, sandwiches, pastries, other comfort food, and lots of comfort, if you know what I mean. They actually do a dine-in or dine-out Friday night. They do a special. It can be meatloaf, it can be pork chops, it can be anything. It's a fantastic place. Now, typically they're open most mornings from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So today, for example, they were open at 8 a.m. They close at 3. They serve kind of a light lunch. Tomorrow for Sunday, they're only going to be open from 10 to 2. Then Monday, 8 to 3, like the rest of the time. Once again, 372 East Gazy Po. If you're at Walmart, pull out of the Walmart gate, turn left, go down past the stoplight and take your first left past the stoplight. And you will be on Gazy Po. Just a little drive out there. Lots of great stuff to tune in and take a look at. I want to remind you, that's Melinda's HSV. They were the Reader's Choice Awards, Arkansas Food Hall of Fame. They're a next door favorite. Pastas and pecan pies and baked goods and soup, and let them know you came by and talked with them because you heard about them on HSV Radio. That's right. They have takeout. They're doing reservations. Prices can be subject to change, but they do picnic packs. They do cakes, pies. Think about that. Think about this upcoming holiday, and you don't have to cook that carrot cake. I'm talking to you, Teresa Diane. We can buy one somewhere else, and you don't have to spend 3 hours in the kitchen. That sounds nice. 501-984-5393. 501-984-5393. That's Melinda's. Actually, Alana and Daniel Owens actually run it. They had bought it from Melinda's. It's been 6 or 7 years ago, I guess, at another location. But they just kept the name. And so Melinda doesn't work there. Don't come by and ask for Melinda. But come on by. 372 East Gazy Po, or call 501-984-5393. And I got to tell you, this time of the year, they're going to start getting really busy for cakes and pies. So you might want to go ahead and call in your order early.
I got a call from my best friend this evening. He said he wasn't going out with us guys on Friday night. Yeah, he was gonna change for his newfound flame to keep her satisfied. And I just laughed and said, hey man, well go ahead and try. 'Cause I gave up smoking women and drinking last night. It was the worst 15 minutes of my life. Now I've heard it said that too much fun will kill you, and I'll be the first to tell you that I don't wanna die. Too many 12-ounce curls, pretty girls, and parties ain't advised. Well, take it from me, don't believe all that hype. 'Cause I gave up smoking women and drinking last night, and it was the worst 15 minutes of my life. That's right. By truck tomorrow, so you might as well raise a little hell tonight. 'Cause I gave up smoking women and drinking last night, and it was the worst 15 minutes of my life. Man, it was the worst 15 minutes of my life. That's right. Never again.
HSV Boomers Rock. Yeah, I tell you what, if you are new to the village and you need to get connected, you have to go to boomersrockhsv.com. Again, that's boomersrockhsv.com. This is the social group of all social groups in the village. Number one, it's in the right dynamic. Number two, they've got around 1,000 members. Did you hear me, people? 1,000 members. And they do everything. I mean, everything. You cannot fathom the number of shows and events that they do. We have a casino night. We have Taste of the Town. We have Boomer's Rock Golf Scramble. We have a On the Rocks Happy Hour, a chili cook-off, miniature golf tournament, Barks and Brews, bingo, which Diane and I like to go to. They're going to have a Boomer's Spectacular. I just can't tell you enough things. Now, there's one catch. You do have to be a member. The membership's very inexpensive, but you do have to be a member. You can't just show up at these events. So we need you to go to boomersrockhsv.com. Again, boomersrockhsv.com to see what's going on this week. I promise you, you will have a blast. Oh, it's Boomer's Bowling, Boomer's Bunko, a dance group, Domino's, Garden Club, Gen X, Girls Night Out, Boomer Golf, Boomer Kayak, Newcomers Dinner, Social Seniors Trip.
Driving home for Christmas. Oh, I can't wait to see those faces. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. Well, I'm moving down that line, and it's been so long, but I will be there to sing this song. Pass the time away, driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. It's gonna take some time, but I'll get there. Top to toe in tailbacks. Oh, I got red lights all around. Soon there'll be a freeway. Get my feet on holy ground. So I sing for you, though you can't hear me when I get through. Oh, I feel you near me, driving in my car. I'm driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. I take a look at the driver next to me. He's just the same, just the same. Yeah. Top to toe in tailbacks. Oh, I got red lights all around. Driving home for Christmas, yeah. Get my feet on holy ground. So I sing for you, though you can't hear me when I get through. Oh, I feel you near me, driving in my car. I'm driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. I take a look at the driver next to me. Oh, he's just the same. He's driving home, yeah, driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas.
Sometimes our guests say it better, about 2,000 times better. As an example,
the room is beautiful and homey. If you're looking for a relaxing, quiet getaway for a couple of days, this is the place.
Others say,
This was perfect for a relaxing weekend on the water. The hot tub was amazing at night because you could see all the fireflies everywhere. It was amazing.
And also,
The house is beautiful and cozy, very easy to roll in and feel right at home.
for over 8 years and 2,000 five-star reviews, D&D Village Properties have delighted to see our guests make great memories on the shores of Lake Desoto.
Visit ddvillageprop.com today and reserve your getaway for you and your family. Soak in the hot tub, glide in the kayaks, or just sit and pet your fur baby as you watch the sunset. Call 501-350-0227 or visit online ddvillageprop.com.
By now in New York City, there's snow on the ground. And out in California, the sunshine's falling down. And maybe down in Memphis, Graceland's all in lights. And in Atlanta, Georgia, there's peace on earth tonight. Christmas in Dixie, it's snowing in the pines. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. It's windy in Chicago. The kids are out of school. There's magic in Motown. The city's on the move. In Jackson, Mississippi, to Charlotte, Carolina, and all across the nation, it's a peaceful Christmas time. Christmas in Dixie, it's snowing in the pines. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. And from Fort Payne, Alabama, Merry Christmas tonight.
It seems as if there's something about the holiday season, about Christmas, even New Year's, but Thanksgiving, it just resets the clock, doesn't it? It reminds us how humble, how grateful, how appreciative, how blessed we really are. I'm blessed to have listeners. I'm blessed to be on KVRE 92.9, and it is 9:19 this morning. Thanks so much for joining us. It's a cause to rejoice, a time and an event and a season to just be grateful, above. To those of you who are not Christian, who are not believing in God, I understand, and That's okay. I'm not going to try and convince you of anything else. But I will tell you, you still have reasons to be appreciative. And it's not just chance. It's not just perhaps. You're blessed. You're blessed. Let me put this in perspective. Diane and I, we love to travel. We were in the Yucatan Peninsula, and that's the part of Cancun, Cozumel, Mazatlan, all those areas in the tip of the boot of Mexico. And they had a sign up. They said, remember to tip your people because that's a significant portion of their wage. I thought, okay, well, that's interesting. So, being nosy, I just had to see, okay, what's the minimum wage in the Yucatan Peninsula? And Quintarón is the exact state of Quintarón, and the minimum wage in Quintarón is a lot different than it is in the rest of Mexico. In the rest of Mexico, it's $2, and in Quintarón, it's $6 a day. Did you hear me, people? Minimum wage in Mexico, in most portions of Mexico, is $2 a day. In Quintarón, it is $6 a day. You say, well, Dennis, gas is so expensive and food is so expensive. My friends, you can afford it. Mike, you can afford it. I had a friend the other day that made note. He said, why are Europeans so wealthy and you Americans, the poor Americans are struggling? And another friend said, you don't have any concept. He said, the vast majority of Europeans do not own a car, probably will never own a car, and don't know what it's like to really drive every day. Whereas Americans, for us in Hot Springs Village and rural Burbia, it's an essential thing. You have to have a car. We just assume that. Well, and you assume that everybody can assume some type of car and drive a car around. It's not one world, my friend. It's not one world. And I'll be frank, if you don't understand that you and I are at the very top of that food chain and we should learn to be grateful, you're missing a point or two. It's that time. We have these endless songs that kind of echo in our heads. Oh, Mr. Charlie Brown, thank you. Yes, that's right. The Charlie Brown Special with Mr. Vince Giralladi and the jazz trio that he had composed to do that. If you think that you enjoy the Charlie Brown Special, I highly encourage you to watch a documentary. You can find one on YouTube or Netflix, but the story behind what we know as the Charlie Brown Christmas is the most amazing you would ever imagine. Now, we all know that that's Linus Schultz, that Mr. Schultz, who came out and drew all the famous Peanut characters for us. And they're so charming and so engaging. But if you break it down and look at it, you'll realize there's about 4 or 5 different writing styles and drawing styles. What you'll see is that there was a master plan and that they were given 6 weeks to do this. Some of the illustrations were done in Korea, some were done in America, some were done in California, some were done in Mexico, and they cut them all together. And then Mr. Giraldi came in and wrote this very contemporary jazz track that nobody had ever heard before, but it's become part of our fabric. I mean, you don't think of that song in that era without knowing that era. Now, for what it's worth, if you'll remember, this is a lot like the You Bet Your Life with Groucho Marx that some of you may remember. It was brought to you by Pepsodent. Remember that? Well, guess what? The Charlie Brown Special was brought to you by Coca-Cola, and there were Coca-Cola ads interwoven with all of this cartoon, the entire length of the story, which they've had to consequently cut back out. And the part where Linus stands up and says, "Unto you is born a Savior," was one of the most controversial lines in TV during the 70s. People called for it to be pulled out. People called for it to be changed. You can't espouse the gospel. You can't be that bold. You can't clearly say that. And Mr. Schultz said one thing: it stays or I go. As you imagine, that has also become one of the most pivotal moments of the entire show. If you get a chance, take a look and tune into that. One of my favorites. Oh my goodness, this girl. I've listened since I was a teenager. She's the queen of contemporary Christian music. She is so desperately humble and married to Mr. Vince Gill. That's right, Miss Amy Grant, with her grown-up Christmas wish. And it's my wish too.
Do you remember me? I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now and still need help somehow. I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. As children we believed the grandest sight to see was something lovely wrapped beneath our tree. Well, heaven surely knows that packages and bows can never heal What is this illusion called? The innocence of youth. Maybe only in our blind belief can we ever find the truth. Apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never my grown-up Christmas list. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas list.
Business owner, do you have a 10-year-old phone system? Well, let us tell you about Total Telco, the local Hot Springs Village telephone provider. Hate working with a multinational corporation that really doesn't care if you use them or not? Who have one plan and it's designed to wrestle as much money out of your pocket as possible for as long as possible? Total Telco has great news. We offer free new phones. You heard that right. New color, HD quality, caller ID, voicemail, call forwarding, conferencing phones that sound great, 99.9% uptime that'll make you sound great to your clients for free. With a savings that you'll receive from signing up with Total Telco today, you can pay for completely new phones that'll make your life so much easier. Total Telco uses state-of-the-art cloud-based systems to make sure you never miss a call, even if your power is out. Our state-of-the-art cloud-based system will record your message and send you an email message of that missed call with the power out. Great prices, amazing quality, superior service. Total Telco of Arkansas. Reach us at 501-350-0227. Let us show you why the Beehive, Christ of the Hills Church, Woodlands Presbyterian, Granada Mexican Grill, Village Chiropractic, and over 300 locations are Total Telco customers. Again, call us today. It's Total Telco of Arkansas, 501-350-0227. Again, it's 501-350-0227. We are Total Telco of Arkansas.
Mercedes rule and a rented
That was Miss Sheryl Crow, and she is exactly correct. A change will do you good, and it's not exactly a stutter song. I just thought it was pretty cute. Sheryl Crow, a change will do you good, and that's exactly correct. Now, this next song, we're going to throw back into some rock and roll for a minute. Now that we've done the holiday thing, which is always such a blast. And once again, great to be with you. It's 9:41 from the beautiful shores of Lake Desoto. Reminding you, we're grateful Mr. Scotty Mack in the mornings that was on just before us. And coming up is going to be the fine folks with Sports and Shorts, the Tailgate Edition, at 10 o'clock on Saturday mornings. That's Mr. Tracy and Mr. Mark. And do a great job. I tell you what, they always keep us up on sports. I'm not that sportsy a guy, but listening in, they catch me up real quick. How shall I put it? They put things on the lower shelf just for me. How about that? Yeah, I think that's about right. But now you'll remember this song, and it was in virtually every area code. There was a number for Jenny, 867-5309. Tommy True Tone.
I know you think I'm like
Mr. Tommy Two-Tone. That's right. Jenny, who can I turn to? 867-5309. That number will be in your head the rest of the day, people. A minute ago, we were listening to Miss Sheryl, and she had a point that a change can do you good. And that's true. Let me explain something if you're not familiar with this concept, but there's a thing called a change curve. And psychologists will tell you about this, that after you make a significant change, that it's easier to make other changes. Imagine that you're turning into a corner on a road and you're driving. As you make that initial first turn and you feel the gravity and push you to the side and the car goes to the right or left or whatever, and you feel that, well, then you turn a little harder and turn a little harder and turn a little harder. And it doesn't seem that unusual, but if you did all that at once, it would just make you feel like you're going to go flying off the road. But after you make a little change, then a little change is easier, and then a little more, and then a little more. I'm going to encourage you and challenge you this season. Make a change for Thanksgiving. You know, a couple of weeks ago, we did a show about Thanksgiving, about living in a thankful lifestyle. I don't think that's much of a stretch for any of us. If you look around and are just cognizant of the blessings of this great country, this beautiful state, the technology that we have today. I mean, I'm not on a shortwave radio 8,000 miles away and you're here in Crackland between me. Hey, you can tune in to HSV Radio anytime. Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, you know, that kind of stuff. But my point here being is that when you make a change, go ahead and make those other changes. Think about how grateful you are every day. Maybe say a prayer for how thankful you are. Maybe you need to think back on the great memories you have. Oh, and this next song, Mr. Paul Davis from Meridian, Mississippi. He has got a great voice, did several great songs, Christian contemporary artist, and also this was one of his better hits, 65 Love Affair. One of my other songs that I love for that he does is What's Love For? If love isn't for keeping relationships together, then what's the purpose of love? What does it do for us? But now, 65 Love Affair with Mr. Paul Davis from Meridian, Mississippi.
Well, I know I never let you
In the words of Mr. Paul Davis, yeah. See, I could do that part. I could sing that part. That's not so hard. Dennis Simpson here from the beautiful shores of Lake Desoto at 9:52. You know what time it is, people. It's time to wrap it up and get a little motivation for the week. I hope you are having a wonderful holiday season. I hope you have learned a spirit of gratitude and thankfulness. I hope that you realize the things you have to be grateful for, because, my friends, for the most of us that are listening to this right now, you have more sunsets than you have sunrises ahead of you. And you know what? I love this particular phrase. If we knew how short our time here on this earth was, we'd be living our lives a different way. Let me say that again. If we knew how short our time was on this earth, we'd be living our lives a different way. I encourage us all to do that. Yes, I do. And in case you think I get preachy with these, I just wanted to let you know that Mr. Les Brown, a very humble guy, I hope that I come across as a very humble guy that way too, but I promise you, these little quips, they talk to me too. This is what I need to hear. This week, Mr. Les Brown says, are your actions consistent with the person that you desire to become? Actions are what will make your dreams come to life. Again, are your actions consistent with the person you desire to become? Actions are what will make your dreams come to life. Is it your desire to become financially independent? Well, then act like it. Would you like to be in greater physical shape? Then act like it. You know, I have told myself repeatedly that it's a matter of doing. It's a matter of doing. I can go right now, hook my feet underneath the side of the couch, and I can start doing the sit-ups I need to get myself in shape. It's simple. That's all I need to do. The problem is that I don't do it, and you don't do it either. And the solution is to do it, to act like a winner, to become a winner, and start doing those things every day that make those habits possible. The actions you take will create the reality of your life. Those people who have achieved independence financially have done so by acting in a certain way, and you can do the same. Wishing will not make it so. Complaining will not make it so. Your actions will make it so. Every moment of every day, you have the opportunity to mold your life by the virtue of the actions you take. Are your actions leading you to where you want to go? The moment you start to think and act like a winner, then you are a winner. Your actions are your tools for creating the life you want. Who do you want to be? What do you want to have? How do you want to live? Then act like it. Act like it, and it will happen for you because, my friend, you have greatness within you. Truer words have never been spoken. Dennis Simpson from the beautiful shores of Lake Desoto. It is 9:56 on a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. A little cooler, but hey, that's life, right? And remember, hey, Oaklawn begins here real soon, and we're going to have even more time to go out and watch the ponies run and enjoy the beauty that is life in this wonderful, wonderful community. My friends, I hope you'll join us next week. I hope you have people and things and places and dreams and goals in your life that make you want to have one more day. We'll see you next week.
Last night I had a crazy dream. Wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day. First thing I do is pray for time to crawl. I'd unplug the telephone, keep the TV off. I'd hold you every second, say a million I love yous. That's what I do with one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day. Leave me wishing still for one more